In a major shakeup to the U.S. education system, President Donald Trump has signed an executive order to significantly reduce the role of the federal Department of Education. The move is part of his longstanding promise to shift control of education policies to states and local communities. But what does this mean for students, schools, and federal education funding? Let's break it down. Trump's executive order directs the education secretary to take steps toward shutting down the department to the maximum extent permitted by law. While the order lacks details on implementation, the White House says certain critical functions will remain, including Title I, funding for low-income schools, Pell grants, and disability education funding. Conservatives have long targeted the Education Department, calling it wasteful and ideologically biased. However, fully dismantling it requires congressional approval, which Democrats strongly oppose. While Republicans plan to introduce legislation, legal and political battles are expected. The White House initially said they would remain under the department, but the order suggests otherwise, stating loan services should be handled by another entity. Critics argue that dismantling the department could create instability for millions of borrowers. With education policy now set to shift to the states, questions remain about funding, oversight, and the impact on students nationwide. Will Congress approve the full shutdown? And how will this affect schools in the long run? We'll continue following this developing story. Stay tuned.